blocks, a pattern of spots. I love to spot patterns and my palace has lots. Patterns on the wall, patterns big and small. But what is a pattern? I'll tell you all. Watch how these tiles change left to right, and as they rise up out of sight, white then blue, then white then blue. So what comes next? It's white, blue, white, blue, white, blue too. That's a pattern. That's a pattern. Here's a row of dominoes, but can you spot the way it goes? The next along you might have spied has one more spot on either side. That's a pattern.
So anything can be a pattern.
Not exactly. You can't just take a bunch of stuff. A random order's not enough. A pattern has a rule that checks with every step what happens next. If every step the rule's the same, you found a pattern, that's the game. Where does it start? What happens then? Does the rule repeat again and again? If the rule repeats, then you know it meets the pattern of patterns, a rule that repeats.
There are even more types of pattern than I thought.
I'm just getting started. Let's raise our game. Here's something new. Numbers can make patterns too. The game's the same. You need to find a rule to choose who's next in line.
1,
Then 2.
then 3,
Then 4.
Every time, that's one block more.
That's our rule. You see, it's true. Counting is a pattern too. That's a pattern. Let's have another. This pattern here starts 1, 3, 5. Get on your marks now. 2 blocks wide.
I've got 2 more blocks than you.
And every step has 2 more twos.
That's a pattern.
The pattern of odd numbers.
Number blocks on the double.
2.
And 4. And this is great. The next in line is number 8. I'm twice as tall, so that's the law. Each step is twice the one before. That's a pattern.
A pattern of doubles.
Some patterns you'll spot easily, others aren't so plain to see. But don't give up, just have a play. Step back and try another way. Give it time and you may figure every time we're one step bigger.
A pattern of step squats. Hush, hush.
Where does it start? What happens then? Does the rule repeat again and again? If the rule repeats, then you know it meets the pattern of patterns, a rule that repeats. The world is full of patterns waiting to be found. Open your eyes, open your mind, take a look around. Some are sat right there before you, some are waiting to be known. Now you know what makes a pattern, you can make some of your own.
Patterns in the clouds. Patterns in a tree.
Patterns in the flower bed. Look and see. There's a pattern of spots on this colourful mug.
There's a pattern of lines on the picnic rug.
6, 8, 10 on a reckon reg. Can you solve my puzzle? What comes next?
This line of squares is a pattern indeed. But how many pennies will my next square need?
Ding then dong, then ding then dong.
There are patterns of sound, there are patterns in a song.
Step to the left, then right, then shake.
A dance is a pattern for your body to make. Where does it start? What happens then? Does the rule repeat again and again? If the rule repeats, then you know it meets the pattern of patterns, a rule that repeats. The pattern of patterns.